get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound.
Ready to get underway. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. One down.
Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Lone Depot Park just underway here. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Goodman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Marcy on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here in Miami, today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, obviously last year was a difficult year for this guy. I mean, you lose that many ball games, and even if you pitch well in some of them, the fact that that loss is hanging on you the day that you took the mound can be hard to shake. But, you know, for guys to get to this level, to be big leaguers, they've had to overcome a lot. And for him, this is just one more thing. Throw away last year, hit the reset button, come out and have a great year this year.
Strike 2. Just misses with that one. In the air to left center. McCarthy on the move to the gap. And there's one down.
Batting second, the right fielder.
So up next, Heriberto Hernandez. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's 2 down. Hey! Swings through that one out in front that time. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Second inning set to go. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. Check swing. He went. And that is strike one.
These are fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And a foul ball. No score here in the second. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Didn't go. The 1-1.
Ball two.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Way out front for strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Beck gets his lead at first. Nobody out. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Edouard Julien in the box now. Takes strike one. That one is absolutely belted. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. Runner around third. Man at second.
Nope. Outside.
Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
This is Willie Castro. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. One away with a runner at third here on opening day. Next offering is foul back. This one in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. And they lead by 3.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Ball. Changeup missing. Ball one. Two down, nobody on. That one outside.
That's out.
And the count is 2-2. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Rockies 3 and the Marlins nothing. We head to the bottom of the second, and now here's the Marlins DH, Jorge Soler. This one in the air. Goodman settles under this one. One up, one down.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
0-1.
Ball.
Freeland, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. 2.
That's a
Really
ball.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Ball 1 there. And that one lifted in the air, center field. That is the inning. So they make short work of him there. We played 2 full. It's the Rockies 3 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in Miami, all set for the start of the inning. Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Nope, upstairs.
To the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline. Beat the throw pretty easily. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The 0-1. Popped in the air. Left field. And there's one down. One out man at first. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Runner takes off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Foul at the plate. Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Struck him out looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Ball 1.
Tovar in the box lays off for ball 1. Pitch
Ball
misses
2.
there. Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ball 3.
A little bit high. And now 3-0. And they're all
That's ball
loaded
4.
up.
Take your
4
base.
pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Up next for Colorado, the first baseman, number 6, Edward Julia.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. All loaded up here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
That's a really good take.
Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. 2-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0. All loaded up. Brenton Doyle now at the plate.
Nope, that's a ball.
2 outs. Bases are full. Outside low, and the count is 2-0.
Whoa, that's upstairs.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Fastball for a strike. Out to center. Marcy going back on this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
You know, these Marlins, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And the 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, when you swing through that one breaking ball that puts you up against the ropes with 2 strikes, you think he's either going to double up or try to blow a fastball by you with the next pitch. And right there, he snapped off another curve. And it was the same result as the pitch before.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
De Los Santos at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
Inside ball.
Gets him to chase after that one. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out. Back here at Lone Depot Park. On to the 4th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
McCarthy, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. This to third. De Los Santos tosses to first.
Got him.
2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Nope.
Two down, nobody on here on opening day. And it's 2-2. Right side, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The other way.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a ball popped in the air.
No, that's foul.
And that is foul. The 2-2. Rolled over to third. That ends the frame. Nothing doing for the. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
I'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get anything going offensively.
Bunting for a hit. Freeman flips it, but it's not in time. Base hit. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-2. Runner on the move. In the dirt. Safe in second, and that was not close.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Lopez in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one is absolutely belted. And it gets by him. Edwards around third. He'll score easily. It's 4-1.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1.
1 out and a runner at second. Foul ball there. Fought off foul. Man at second.
Ball 2.
That one
that ball went
misses,
out.
and it's 3-2. Sets him down looking. Strikeout number 8. Soler wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges.
That's a ball.
Lopez on second. Soler over at first with 1 away. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. It's now 4-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That's straight there for a strike.
Ball.
And that's
that's
off
in.
the inside edge. And a count 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 5-1. Here comes the skip. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Braxton Garrett. He's into the game with the bases empty. Off
Ball
the mark
one.
there. And that's ball 1.
All these Rockies really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.